Well, what's up? I'm Brian Anderson, and this is one of my setups. This is a 9-inch Anti-Hero Eagle. These Ace trucks are 77s. They've changed the number since I started riding for them, so for a 9-inch, currently these 77s fit the best. At my last board, I left in my friend's car for a while, and I had put this piece of paint, a little bit of paint on it, so I don't have to do an extensive sticker job every time, but I'll take the plastic off a board and put it on the ground and take a few stickers out of my sponsors and people that support me and sprinkle a few stickers on the ground and kind of go for it, you know? These 77 Aces fit this 9-inch board really good. I ride 54 millimeter wheels always. These are Formula 4 Spitfire Louis Lopez's. I got to like Formula 44s after a while. I grew up riding Spitfire Classics. When I ask for a box from my friends Gerwer and John Alden, I ask for Classics. They don't always have them. It's a different durometer. It's not quite as slippery and hard as these Formula 44s. But I like these. I put them on and they're just they slide a little easier. And they're a little more like of a yellow tone right out of the package, but that's okay. I'm kind of used to it now. I used to really not dig it. I love the white of the Classics, but those on my other board. I did these like 90s stripes, I call it. I don't know. I don't always, again, have to have everything exactly the same, but I spray painted a little bit of blue. I feel like it gives it a little weight and kind of seals it off. I break boards a lot, so I don't think it's just my imagination. There's something about the paint that just makes it feel a little more sealed. This one's like, I kind of went off on this board. I've been riding Jessup grip tape for many years. I used to say beggars can't be choosers, but now I actually ride for Jessup, so thank you everybody. I ride for Bones Swiss bearings. I always pop the shield off. I know a lot of people do that too. And you gotta love that sound when they're broken in, you know? It's more like a hot rod. I like this. I love that. I love that. There's nothing worse than a board with the bearing cover still on, you know? It sounds like you got it from a department store or something. Yeah, this is a funny Grateful Dead sticker. Nike did that Grateful Dead dunk. Labor, what's up, Labor? That's where I go and see my friends who all work there and put my boards together right near the LES Park in Manhattan. Brooklyn Labor is tight too. And Supreme has been giving me clothing for a very long time, and I went to Supreme probably in 94, 95, back in the day. I know that's become a really big company, but to me it's just Supreme, and I'm grateful that they've always supported me, so I'd like to give them a shout out on my board. I put a little paint on this one too, because I was just kind of chilling around the house. I don't always have a Nike SB stickers, but I was psyched to have this one left over. I'm regular footed, so my heel is on this side. Once in a while I'll put a sticker wrapping around the rail because I won't see it. It's like behind my heel. And these are actually Ace bolts that I have. Oh, John Newport, you saw my board the other day. What's up with your bolts, dog? They're so long. I'm like, I know, I don't know, I don't care. I never like had to have those short ones. I wouldn't even know what number that is. And I was doing some hurricane grinds, big surprise. Yeah, this is my setup. Being 6'3", I ride my trucks. For some people it might be a little on the tighter side, but when I need this thing to move, it moves. That's kind of it, you know. This is a 9-inch board, and I keep a 9-inch board and an 8.8, which Deluxe and I just created. I love this board when I go downstairs because I'm a big guy, and jersey barriers and ramp. I still say ramp, right? Because I'm from the 80s. This is good for skating ramp. But yeah, this is my ride, you know. It's a 15-inch wheelbase. I couldn't tell you how long it is. I forget that number. But long enough for me. That kind of covers it. Anti-Hero 9-inch, Spitfire 54s, my Ace trucks, Powell Bones Swiss, and my Jessup grip. So that's that board. That's the 9. So this is my other board. This is an 8.8 shape with the same 15-inch wheelbase as the 9-inch. These trucks are called, the 66 is the measurement. These are the Spitfire Classics I was talking about, so they're a little whiter, I think a little softer durometer than the Formula 44. It's funny, you'll get to see one of my things I do. I don't like this graphic going all the way to the edge. I don't have to do this every time, but if I have a sharp razor blade, I'll do it. It almost looks like they're choking, like it's just too much graphic. It's like having your shoes tied a certain way or your pants cuffed a certain way. I just love not seeing this graphic go all the way to the edge. But you know what? If I can't sand them down, it's not the end of the world. I'll live, do some grinds, and they become their own. I don't know why I tinkered with these. So I have gold hangers and aluminum colored base plates. And I like that. Sometimes I'll put like a price tag from the bodega or something on my hanger. I always did that since I was a kid. And again, the same long ass Ace bolts. I don't even care. It's fine with me. And these are 54, like I said, always, again, Swiss with the shields off. I love these things. And this is a Rainy Beers graphic. I didn't put any stickers on it, as you can see. So like I told you with the last board, it doesn't always have to be all tricked out. And I never like it to look like NASCAR. But I'll take my other one back, because hold on. This is something I do usually. I sand the edge after I put it together so it doesn't feel like it's like a Kmart board or something, you know? That just makes me happy. Some other little specific thing I do sometimes, if I have coconut oil, rub it on my elbows and stuff, I'll just like wipe it on my board. It makes my board feel nice and like sealed off. But again, every board doesn't have to have the same ritual. But if I have time and circumstance, I give it a little extra mojo. This is funny because my whatever length this is, isn't that funny? I don't even know the length of this, but I know the wheelbase. My grip tape doesn't fit. I could ask for longer, I suppose. So I always cut a stripe. This one's kind of whack. So what I'll do is just like, I usually put a nice Anti-Hero Eagle sticker in here, but this'll do. Some people be like, you're insane. How can you look at that? I'm like, well, you know what? This board could last me 2 minutes or 22 days. Who knows? I mean, I could write some stuff on here, but I won't. Jessup, Spitfire, Ace, Bone, Swiss, and Anti-Hero. That's my 8.8. Currently on my feet, I have Grant Taylor, the Blazer with Realtree canvas material. So these are pretty cool. I like Grant's shoe. I got kind of a wide foot, and my foot fits in these pretty good, especially canvas. So that's it. That's kind of everything. Enjoy the day.